All right, so what we are going to do now is we're going to make some peach. What is it? Peach sorbet is what we're going to attempt doing. So the first thing I want to do is cut these up, get them blended a little bit because blending seems to be like the easiest emulsifier. I actually tried, and again, this was mangoes, so obviously different, but I did this with mangoes where I tried like just smashing them in the pot and it didn't work. Like there was so much flavor left behind in like the pulpy stuff that it was still sweet. And the first time I did it, I blended it. And there was that just tasted like fiber is all it tasted like. So I think that's how I will tell if it was correct or not. But we'll see. I guess we'll have to cut it a couple more. I might not make you guys watch this whole process. I might just do one of these and then you guys can watch me do the last one, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you guys like. Do you like hanging out the whole time? Should I just do live videos once a week? Hard to say. I think I might start doing that, by the way. I don't know if I should do like Twitch or YouTube, but we'll see what happens. I don't like that. I was really hoping this would just peel off easier. I mean, technically, I'm gonna. I just. I don't want to. I don't want too much like bits in there. I brought this just in case this would work. By the way, let's take a look. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be how we're doing it. Man, I love these peelers. I use them on the mangoes too. By the way. If I was a real pro, I could tell you what you could do with the skins, but I'm not a real pro, so do whatever you want with the skins. Okay. Yeah, this will get rid of quite a bit of annoyance. Still, I'll probably just have the rest of them like instantly done or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Well, you'll see. All right, I might as well just cut here real quick. All right, I might as well just cut here real quick. Just so you know, it's a lot easier on the fresh ones. Like these ones that are super soft, really hard to use the peeler on. But these fresh ones, way easier. Anyways, we'll get back to it. Warp speed. Okay, apparently some of these are really hard to peel after their skins are off, so we're just going to smash them apparently into the cup. Really kind of gross. I guess we'll let you in on this action. Hold on. Double in on the gross action. Ugh. I really don't like this. I just want it to be easy. I just want it to not be weird. I wanted it to be like the other one where it just nicely pulled off from the core. Or seed? Pit. There we go. Sorry. So many words to pick from. Okay. Lame, but whatever. And then this one, I guess we just cut up into pieces. It'll blend. Don't worry. Man, anybody remember the Will It Blend channel? I used to love that as a kid. I wanted to buy one of those blenders until I realized literally blending something to dust doesn't mean that it's the best thing in the world. That was pretty cool, though. I think it even got diamonds if it was true. I've got no reason to believe it's not true, but... Ooh, hey, this one's what I wanted. Kind of. Yes. When's my friend getting off? He's getting off in an hour or so? Hour and a half? Okay. I don't know if he's going to call me or not. This guy is really bad. I don't even think I'm going to attempt trying to cut it because it had like mold on the skin. So, again, it was just the skin. I'm also boiling it. Plus, I'm pretty sure half the half the peaches they use for like whatever alcohol they're making are going to be rotten anyways. That's literally the trick. Rotten apples, applesauce. Sort of. Not all the time, but back in the day, you telling me you're just going to waste apples? No. That's not how we do things. That's how we do things. It's nice living in the future. Can't imagine what those people from the past are thinking. Thinking we're so cool. Man, I'm just going to cut myself at some point. It's going to scare the hell out of me. Okay. Boom. Last two. We got this. Hang on. Hang tight. Where are we at on this? Oh, my battery's about to die. That's going to be funny. I guess we'll find out. It is flashing red right now, but I'm just going to have to clean my hands and figure it out when it happens. Come on. Ooh, it's separating. Oh, that flashing red battery light is scaring me. I guess that's why they do it in video games. It really adds the ambiance. Sweet. Oh man, I'm so happy. And we're going to get more than just this stuff done today, by the way. I'm thinking like one more thing at least, like at least peanut brittle, because I want to give some people some peanut brittle. I also want to make it right. I think I gave one of my old coworkers a really kind of lame batch, and I really need to make up for it. Like, she said my first batch was good, and so I made her another batch, but that one turned out pretty bad, and I kind of owe her a not bad one. Man, I don't know how much water we need in this, but I'm just going to have to look it up. Going to have to look it up based on the weight, probably, because that's going to be the most accurate. Okay, so I'm going to go figure that out. I'm going to put a new battery in. We got lots of stuff going on. But first things first, well, let's get all the juices in there. Never mind. It's going to take too long. Yeah, I'm going to go wash my hands and then we'll figure everything out. Okay, I got it figured out. I'm just going to leave the video running after I put a new battery in. I don't know how loud to talk. If you ever wonder why my voice suddenly goes up, it's so hopefully you guys can hear me. There we go. Not too bad. I still got to go blend this stuff though, so I will see you guys later. Not too much later, though. There we go. All right, I got to also figure out how much water to use in this, so I got to go do two things. Cool. I also figured out the weight is going to be about 20% to... it's going to be 20% to about 25% water to weight of peaches. Okay, now... I don't think any of us needs to be here for this whole simmering process. Obviously, I'll kind of keep you here for a little bit of it, but I'm going to wait for it to get up to boiling and stuff. Actually, I could just come back when I'm done. I'll do a few shots. I'll film some of this stuff, and I'll do a few shots for you. How does that sound? I'm going to clean up, and maybe I'll add whatever I feel like. I don't know. I need to get an editor, in all honesty. As if I could afford an editor. I'm so broke. Okay. Ooh, honking noises at the street corner. We might as well just go high on this baby until it gets up there. So, you know, I let it simmer for like a freaking half an hour. So I probably won't do that with you guys. But we'll at least let you see the whole heating up process. Okay, I'm going to start cleaning this up, and you'll get random crazy cuts from here on out. So you're sorry, I'm sorry, you're welcome, something like that. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. You know how it goes. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is going to hurt my soul, but I'm putting the plastic on the weird sticky thing only because I know it's going right into the garbage, but it still makes me uncomfortable witnessing. Y'all, take two on that espresso brownie, though. Now I can really taste the coffee, but I'd still like 2 to 4 more shots in there. Anything yet? It's not even that warm. Man, this thing takes forever to heat up. You gotta let it go. I shouldn't have done that. You know what? I'm leaving, and we're just gonna cut back to when this is actually boiling, simmering, whatever. That's hilarious. I hardly even did anything, and it started to already start doing this. Literally, I left for a second. I guess I should have just kept it on. Technically, I've got the video here on, but I turned you guys off and I turned the mic off. I just want to mix it so that way it doesn't get too hot on the bottom. Oh yeah, wow, it's really up there. Okay, I guess we'll just keep it right there probably. Yep. All right, cool. Now we're gonna see you guys later, I think. Wow. I'll let you guys watch it booble here for a minute. I guess it looks cooler on my end than yours, but how's this taste, by the way? It's a little hard to taste. I don't know if it's because I had the brownie, but I also had the espresso. Here, let's have some espresso and see how sweet it is. It still doesn't even taste that sweet to me, but we'll let it render out and see what happens. Boo, 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 boo. All right. It is 9:13. I'll probably let it go for 40 minutes. So what is that, 50 essentially? Cool. All right, we'll see you back at 50. Bye-bye. All right, guess we're going to have some honesty time. Well, you guys know I probably did. I let it get way too boily there. I'll let both of you see it. And then I'm just going to have to clean it off. Anyways, let's see what it looks like, though. Ooh la la. I don't know what happened. Like, it turned out foamy before, and then it started to boil, and it, like, almost separated, and then it cooled back down, and now it's back together. I'm assuming it's all natural stuff. I'm just stupid. So. All right. Anyways, now that we've got that figured out, I'm also going to add a little bit of, we'll add it when I add it. How does that sound? Oh, wow. Is it going through that fast, or am I just dumb? Oh, I guess it's this chunky dripping that I didn't like. There we go. Hey. I don't know if having it be warm helps at all, but we'll get this out of your way. Well, I'm going to drink some while we're getting it out of your way. I'm not even playing it. There we go. So, anyways, I have no idea, like, what... Oh, also, look how bad it is. I did such a horrible job on that. And then on here. Oh, I don't need this heating anymore. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I think I'm just going to fast forward you guys through this, but essentially this is what I do with the whole thing. It's really not... Like, I wouldn't recommend making sorbet unless you got a lot of time and are bored. Because it's kind of annoying. But, I mean, I listen to music and it's fine. I don't do anything anyways. By I don't do anything, I'm just saying, like, making sorbet would probably be the biggest use of time I could do aside from, like, hiking or something. Obviously, I can't be walking around my kitchen or outside right now, so it doesn't really matter there. Should probably actually get some cool kind of double sieve or something, because I'm assuming, like, I could be done with this way faster if, like, I actually had something pressing against it. Well, I should probably look into that with how much I do this stuff. Should probably just make my own. Actually, somebody probably has, like, 24 patents on it, so I'm not going to think about that just yet. Guess I could always ask Google. I wonder if I don't know. I'm thinking to myself. Got too many problems. Wait, aren't I fast forwarding through this? Are you guys still here? Did I let you guys even show up for this? Maybe I just cut to this so you could just watch. You could get a laugh. Hell, I don't have anything to say half the time anyway, so I might as well just cut to whenever I'm talking. All right, but what I was going to tell you or show you is I wanted to see how sweet the pulp is. That can usually tell you how good of a job you did rendering it out. I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't ever sweet before, so it still doesn't taste that sweet. Okay. Sorry, my brain just imagined this spilling everywhere, so that was the trauma you were witnessing. Luckily, it didn't. But my brain was preparing for it. I was probably going to do that next if it actually was spilling. Okay. Hopefully we can get some of this delicious pulpy stuff out, which, well, obviously I don't want the pulp in there, but you know what I'm saying. Like, get the flavor away from the pulp. Because I'm pretty sure the pulp is what has most of the flavor in it. Well, obviously, that's what the peach was. So, obviously, the peach has the flavor in it versus the water. I mean, come on, man. Okay. I don't know. I could leave this in here, but I'd rather just get all the pulp out. Again, I should have skipped through this, but you're gonna have to listen to me. Okay, well, I can't use that. I got a problem. I think that's partially why I rewatch through all my videos, is just in case I accidentally swear. Not even like it matters. It's just I don't want to get into it. I've got like a nephew. I've got like I can't be swearing. I got to figure out how to not swear. So maybe he'll watch these one day. I sure hope he doesn't watch these one day. Not because I don't like him, but because I like him so much I don't want to force him to torture him through all this. Okay. This has got to be good. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Oh, we'll just put it on the napkin, I guess. Okay. And then let's see. How is it, though? Probably. It's really sweet. It's really makes me worrisome. Oh, well. I don't like that. It's like part of the pit. I can just set this wherever. Oh, we got like one or two more to do of that size. Anyways. Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk. We're just going to fast forward. Bye. All right, what is this, number 3? Ooh, can we make it? Ooh, I really shouldn't. Ah, I'm stupid. Oh well, somebody's got to be stupid. You're welcome, smart people. Yeah, nobody hates the stupid guy when, you know, we got to test to see if this fruit's poisonous or not. I'm gonna have to just be really careful. Just gonna have to go really slow. Nice and slow. Luckily, I'm just gonna fast forward you guys. I'm gonna Thanos snap you into with this being done. Okay, I actually need to use my other hand to snap. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. My Thanos snap ended early. All right, now we're about at the end here. Essentially, I just try and really press this against the side. This is why it's so annoying, and I say you don't want to do it. It's because this is like the most annoying part, but we're pretty much done. I don't care. This is just an experiment. I do need to go see if we've got lemon, though. Otherwise, I'll use the fake stuff, and then my sister can't have it. Unfortunately, but I'm not making it for her. I'm technically making this for my mom, since she was so happy I made some mango sorbet. Okay. Well, let's see how good that bottom stuff is. It really doesn't seem that sweet, but we'll see what she thinks of it. Pulp is still... Actually... Good. The sauce is sweeter than the pulp, which means we did a really good job. When your pulp is sweeter than the sauce, you got problems. Or if your pulp is way too sweet, then yeah, definitely got problems because it means it obviously didn't render. Okay, this needs to go in the freezer, and then I need to go get the KitchenAid, and blah, blah, blah. And then we'll see you in a second. Essentially, I'm just going to freeze this baby for who knows how long. Until it gets down to about 438 to 40. How much we got here? Wow, that's a lot. 2.5 cups. It's pretty good. I just want to take a look here. Hold on. I just want to see, because it looks like it's pretty thick, but I shouldn't have let any thick stuff get in there. So let's see. No, it's just saucy. Saucy. Okay. That's not bad. Let me go get the lemon, though. Cool. We got one. Technically, it's the one I used for the mango. We're just going to put it in. Ooh, oh, dang it. I hate that. It's like literally too big. I'm like, that's fine. I don't actually care that much. Go slow so I don't end up juicing the lemon everywhere. There we go. Yeah, anyways. Gotta go slow. I could totally just this thing into oblivion. Oh, here we go. We're getting to the compression zone. Highway to the compression zone. Man, I used to that was like my jam as a kid. Like I'd listen to that and be like, "Man, I'm so cool. Man, I am so cool." And then what else was it? There was a lot. There was a few songs like that, but something about like Highway to the Danger Zone had that like feel to it, you know? Like even as a kid, I could pick up on like it was a little different and pretty cool. I mean, obviously everybody has their own music, but something about it. Some of those songs from like well, just everything, I guess technically. I don't know. It just do you know what I'm talking about? Like it had that unique sound to it, but I know lots of music has its unique sound. Okay. Well, I think we pretty much lemoned that one out. So, well, hold on. Oh, cool. I'm getting a call. My friend must be off of work now. But before, I'm gonna just have to. He's just gonna have to wait. Just gonna have to wait, man. Okay. Let's see. Well, we're all good there. I'm just gonna have to mix it and then put it in the fridge. It's not gonna really be a problem. Cool. All right. Well, oh, that kind of dried to the bottom. Whoops. All right. Well, we will see you when this is cooled in like a half an hour. And we're back again, 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 again. Well, actually, I'm the one who's back again, 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 again. I'm only back for you like 2 times, maybe 3. I guess I did Thanos snap you a couple times. There we go. Okay. I like to put a little bit of, you know, plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it, around it, just so stuff doesn't fall in and whatnot. It's really a pro move. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I thought of something so intelligent, but you know, even a blind duck finds water. It took forever to freeze this, by the way. It took like literally an hour, I think. Like crazy. All right. Should be everything. I just usually like to cool it down so that way I know for a fact it's going to get as cold as possible. Okay. I can just see the little droplets flying away, and it's like, those ain't ever getting cleaned up. Now I know why people's cords are sticky sometimes. Cool. Hopefully it ain't too noisy. Can we back it away so you guys don't have to hear it as much? It really doesn't show up on the audio, so hopefully not. This is going to take a while, so we're just going to speed through it. Maybe I'll like do some quick cuts of like that stuff, or well, that stuff. I'm looking at the monitor. Can you see the monitor? No. So I'm going to be waiting for essentially the inside's going to start, you know, fluffing up a little bit, but it's going to take like 10-20 minutes, so I don't need to be here for that, but I'll still keep the camera rolling and stuff in case something hilarious happens. You can kind of tell it's starting to pick up on the paddles, so we're getting there. Okay. It's working. Do we still have everything? Yeah, everything seems to be working. I wonder where I messed up, though. I'm just waiting for it. But yeah, this is going to need more time. I'm doing more dishes. Hi, Luna. Alright, that's it. Unsanitary work conditions. We're putting Luna up here for a second. She keeps crying like she wants attention. But, you know, she only wants attention on her terms, which would be on the floor, as you can see or not see. Like, I tried to let you see, and you see what she does to me and you. That's why I have to do shorts just with her in it. Bet you if I get Churu up here, though, she's on top of it like nobody's business. That's the video I just uploaded. Well, not now, because this is what, the second video? So, you know, the video when the brownies came out, or I guess, am I releasing that tonight or tomorrow? I guess I'll release it at like what, 6 a.m., 3 a.m.? I don't. When should I release it? It's a Sunday. Who the hell is up early on a Sunday? So maybe I'll just release it at noon. No, no. I'll be an early riser on that one. Early riser. Not like as though it's not timed. Actually, I'd still have to edit the whole video. Ooh, I was planning on hiking tomorrow, but I would like a video to get out. Well, I'm just going to let this do its thing. I'm getting back to what I said I was. I'll contemplate all this stuff in my own head, but you get a little peek. I don't know why I keep coming in here only after like a minute or two. I'll have, it's not going to be up on the screen, but I'll do like the 5-minute, 10-minute, and when I show up. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we still got a while. What are we at anyways? So, yeah, I think it's only been running for like 10 minutes. It seems like it's still swirling. Look at me just overpowering the table with shaking. I say we let it go longer. I might kick up the pace though. I always wonder, is kicking it up better or is it worse? Because if you go faster, it should scrape more and also throw it off to the sides, but maybe throwing it off to the sides causes it to collect more. I don't see. This is the kind of physics that I have a hard time calculating. It's like black holes. Like, can you imagine if two black holes touch? Like, I know they say they just warp into one, but you really think that's what happens? I mean, the math says they just go boop boop, but I get the feeling there's a push and pull where it's like, and then, you know, something happens. I kid you not. I half think that black holes spinning around each other, you know, doing that weird because they're spinning, and then they're doing the other spin, and I think they touch and little spits out a little bit of galaxy. However, everybody's going to be like, that's wrong, that's wrong. But all right, let's see you watch two black holes touch and see what happens. Probably where quasars come from. Actually, wait, I do know that's where they come from because you can look at galaxies merging and the brightest things in the galaxy. So really makes me think like it's black holes touching and not turning into an immediate singularity together. Just a guess. I don't know. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes. We gotta be getting close, right? Hold on, we're turning it off here. I got double spoon technology to make sure that I don't get one spoon ruined while the other's doing testing. Alright, well, we'll throw it down here. How are we looking at the bottom, though? That's what I want to know. Let's see, get rid of some of that. And then we'll start this before it starts getting jammed again. Because you wait too long and it goes... Burp, burp. That looks like we're fine, though. Well, it's pretty tart, but no sugar added, just lemon, which is probably why it's tart. That was a lot of lemon. Yeah, pretty good. I don't think... Oh my gosh, we're almost at the end of that video. Haha, we're resetting you. Wait, okay. I can still use a spoon. I just can't put it in with the good one. Okay. Now I'll be back in like... I like how I look at this screen. I should be back in like... it looks like probably another 5 minutes. I mean, it's actually not collecting on the side. That's... I don't know why it's not collecting on the side. Maybe it's because I froze it. Alright, well, we'll try and go a little faster, maybe? I don't... Because, well, it literally, it wasn't that much. And it was pretty cold still. Unless, maybe it's just done. No! It's been like less than 20 minutes. This thing should still be cold as cold as, I don't know, a popsicle? Like colder than a popsicle technically, because it should still be able to freeze it based on the mass and everything. I'm not the guy who calculates volume of a liquid and density, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, there's like some kind of liquid in here, and I'm assuming it's dense. But even if it's not dense, you still have the radius or circumference of this overall inside piece versus the overall dish. And mainly because I filled this baby up to the top, and it still managed to cool everything down like, gosh, I want to say 2 degrees now, but that would actually be kind of pathetic. But if it can cool that down 2 degrees, it should be able to cool this down like 4 to 6. What were we at? 40 something? So must have froze it a little more than that. But and it's making me feel like I should have left it for longer. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just use this spoon real quick. I'm just scraping the sides, seeing if all the sides are going to be like that. There we go. I gotta know for my own testing. Oh, we're also gonna have to knock it down. Knock it down! Okay. Well, let's have some while I'm here. I can't eat it. Well, actually, I can. I'll just scrape it off. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to stick back up to it. It's not sticking on that one corner, though. Like this side, no stick. Side you're seeing, little bit of stick. Weird. I say I leave it a couple minutes. Ooh. Yeah, the spot where I touched, it's still icy. So that's how you know it's cold for sure. Okay. We're going to give it a couple minutes. I'll be back. You know what? I bet everybody's curious. And we live in the future. Where are we at? Can you see that? No. Oh, yeah, that's going to end well. Oh, God, I can't even imagine. This getting in there and this wedging itself. Keep slowly going down. Oh, cool. Now I get to watch with you guys. So where are we at? Is it actually warming up, or am I just... Nah, too close. Too close. Too dangerous. We'll do it like this. Okay, yeah, we gotta be good. And by good, I mean the container must be pretty cold because this is the top of it, which should be the warmest part of it. Just in the sense that all of the dense liquid has melted or condensed to a lower spot. The only thing that's causing this to still be super cold is the fact that it's metal and transferring temperature. And I get the feeling this touching it isn't quite enough. Like if I had to if I had an insulator of some kind, I could probably get a more accurate reading. We'll still let you guys in on this action though. Ooh. I'm just curious. I gotta know. Oh, I guarantee you me pressing against it though isn't helping. Whatever. You know what? I'm pretty sure we're good. But did you enjoy watching me mess around with it for a couple minutes? Yay or nay? I'm getting a thing and we're calling it. And by thing, I mean spatula. Alright, it's either good or it's done. It's one of the two. Hopefully it's both. Ooh, actually, oh, I like the way this is falling off. I think, like, is it falling off quickly a good sign or bad sign? If it's colder, does it stick better? It doesn't sound right. Okay. Well, I guess yes. Okay. Well, let's try it since I'm here. I really shouldn't be licking my fingers yet, but shh. All right. So messy. Look at me. Ooh. I was expecting it to fall. Oh, yeah, you can hear it sloshing. Remember I said, that hurts my soul. Should probably pull that spoon out at some point. I'm also not going to pack it in there because if you do that, it gets cold and then it's a real pain to get this stuff undone when it's all dense and stuck together. Oh no, I might have made more than I thought. Okay, we'll still try and not smash it in. Just lightly tamp. Maybe even break it apart. If anything, I want the outside to be not rigid. I actually should have used a stronger container because this one you either are going to have to wait for it to cool down or you have a chance of just boom blowing through the side. Okay, well, shoot. I guess we just put it all in there. Wait, what is that? Why is it so white? What is that? It's probably actually, oh, it's just the ice that's been forming on the side. Okay, well, I think that's all we're going to be able to fit in there. Oh, also, I got to let you listen to the liquid. So there you have it. How cold is it down here? It's still pretty cold. Let's see what happens if we kind of like... I'm just curious to see if it gets cold down there. All right. This needs to go in the fridge before it gets weird. And by weird, I mean just melted a little bit. Let's try and pinch the sides maybe. Ah, it doesn't matter. I got to put this in the freezer. All right. Judgment time. Actually, I should have done it in like a Judge Dredd voice. I was about to redo it and then I went, nah. So, honest opinion. You can definitely tell that it's supposed to be peach, but that lemon I think is overpowering with tartness. And it's like really tart. Like this is definitely some people's thing when it comes to sorbet, but as a kid I would have hated this. Just perfect because it means my mom and sisters could have like kept it away from me. Which I think they kind of did anyways, but just in the sense that, you know, I'm assuming all older sisters have that kind of thing. I guess I should say moms in general. My mom used to hide chocolate everywhere, but it's dark chocolate, so I didn't want it anyways. So I don't know who she was hiding it from, if not me. I think she also liked to squirrel it away, forget about it, and then find it later. You know when you have, like, something and you lose track of it until your, like, resources are low? Like, we'll say money, right? Like, you used a $20 bill as a bookmark once. You don't think about that $20 until you have no money, and you're like, shoot, where do I come up with money? I gotta get gas. And you're like, oh, wait a second. Now that I think about it. Anyways, we're all done here. I'm not going to take up your time. However, I'll do one more taste test with the stupid liquidy stuff. And it still tastes... Actually, it tastes a little sweeter for some reason when it's melted. I wonder if that's a real thing or if my brain's just insane. I'm getting used to the tartness. Yeah, it's... Again... It's tart, it's all natural, it's nice in the sense it's all natural, but if I was to give my honest opinion, I say it probably needs just a couple tablespoons of sugar just to even out the lemon. I wonder if I remembered to do that time. Actually, I need to remember to do it a few times. Alright, well I think I'm done. Hopefully I can edit a video before I have to head out of here, but... I was going to do more, but oh my gosh, this ended up being like, when did I start? 6? I think it was 6. I started at 6 and it is now 1 in the morning. It's been like 7 hours. Of course, it's kind of been on and off, but I've always been up to something. So anyways, Whew. You guys have a good night. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll get a cool short video of me up on a mountain. We'll see. I'll have to do a baby mountain just to make sure my legs aren't totally messed up. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Night, evening, morning. You know the drill.